Greetings everyone, and welcome back to part 4 of a closer look at Skyhaven. We managed to dig into some gameplay in our previous installments, and now it's time for some thoughts from me, the Beard. If you'd like to check out the first parts of the series before carrying on listening to me share my opinion, you can click on the link in the top right hand corner of your screen now, or head to the link in the description below. So Skyhaven. In a nutshell, this is a good game. There's a solid base and a surprisingly large amount of content for a game that is still in its beta release phase. Unlike many of the very popular airport simulation tycoon games out there, Skyhaven really focuses in heavily on building and managing your airport infrastructure, as opposed to games like Sim Airport and Airport CEO, which are much more focused on the sort of terminal interiors and passenger experiences. I personally really like this sort of fresh focus, and coupled with a cartoony yet still surprisingly realistic art style, we have a nice little Tycoon game brewing here with a sky-high potential. That's not to say, however, that there are some problems with the current release. Frequent crashes were the biggest frustration for me. In addition to these frequent crashes, and if you're going to pick this one up now, I would really suggest making heavy use of that quick save feature, which is nice to have. I also ran into a ton of bugs involving object placement, resource management, and a variety of other things that, while entirely fixable in the game with a couple of extra steps, were a frequent nuisance to the gameplay, and I really just didn't enjoy that little aspect of it. It's not all doom and gloom though. There are some good things going for this game. I think firstly, as mentioned, not only is there a really large amount of content, but the devs have implemented a very well thought out tech progression system that gives you distinct eras, lots of upgrades, new buildings that do kind of keep the feel that you're always moving forward. The variety of buildings also opens the game up to many different playstyles, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how creative you can actually get with your airport design in the future. For me, the art style was a huge plus, as well as the fact that it takes place in a fully 3D environment, allowing you to really get in close and watch the action of your airport play out. This is something that I really appreciated. I also really enjoyed the gameplay loop, which can essentially be described as build, profit, expand. But for many of us who are big fans of the Tycoon game, this is standard genre, this is the standard fare, but I do know the lack of goals or any sort of end game might make this feel like it lacks a bit of direction at times for other people. Airport sims and Tycoon games seem to be very popular, and I personally think this is one of the better entries in the genre of late. I'm really looking forward to seeing the bugs ironed out, and I know that there's going to be a lot more content and maps coming too. The devs seem to be very active and responsive, which is always a good sign, and I really do wish them the best of luck with this one. I think it has the potential to be a little gem in this sort of Tycoon themed genre niche. One request, can we have a true sandbox mode please? So final thoughts, it's rough around the edges with bugs everywhere, and unless you're a real Tycoon airport simulation fan, I would probably recommend holding off getting stuck into this until its final release. But keep an eye on Skyhaven. I really do think it's going to grow in leaps and bounds, and if you do want to support the growth and development of the game, please do purchase a copy off Steam and support those devs. There are links in the description below if you would so wish to do so. So I hope you've been enjoying this closer look at Skyhaven. Please let me know if you have in the comments below, and also suggest any other games do you think we should be having a closer look at in the future. Until next time, please stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask. I am the Beard, signing out.